Character avatar. Pause button. Settings but display. Turn the finish button. Live 4 seconds. Finish button.
Please.
Live 4 seconds. Finish button. Live 4. Live 4 seconds. Finish at Huat. Character avatar. Finish button. Live 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Finish. Turn the micro. Display chat. YouTube. Sponsored. Impress on pause button out. Settings but hide chat button. Turn the micro. Turn the camera. Finish. Live 30 seconds.
Okay.
Recents. Shorts.
Playing
Shorts.
a repeated note with only one
Video
finger
progress.
is hard.
Not selected.
But what if we use different fingers?
What?
Pausing.
What's the most
Playing video.
hypocritical thing your parents
Pause
ever said?
video
I
button.
was 17, dying for
Not
a tiny
selected.
tattoo. My dad lectured me nonstop. Tattoos are trashy. Don't you ever get one? Weeks later, he passed out on the couch after mowing the lawn shirtless. That's when I saw a giant faded eagle tattoo sprawled across his back. I yelled, "Dad, what's this?" He rolled over, groggy, and muttered, "Different times." My mom laughed so hard she nearly choked on her wine. The hypocrisy still cracks me up. What's
Pausing
the most
video.
hypocritical?
What's the worst punishment
Previous
your parents
video
ever gave
button.
me?
I
When
don't
I was
get it.
12, my dad had this
Double
old
tap to
dusty
activate.
ship in a bottle on the corner of his desk. He never let anyone touch it. He told us it was handmade by his grandfather, a real sailor, and that it was a priceless family heirloom. One afternoon, I was home alone and bored. I was in his office, spinning around in his big leather chair, going way too fast. I got dizzy, lost my balance, and stumbled right into the desk. The ship in a bottle wobbled for a half second, then crashed onto the hardwood floor. The sound of the glass shattering was like a bomb going off in the silent house. The bottle was in a million pieces. The tiny ship inside was just a pile of splintered wood and tangled thread. My blood ran cold. I knew I was dead. My first instinct was just pure panic. Hide the evidence. I carefully swept up every tiny shard of glass and all the broken model pieces into a dustpan. I dumped it all into an old shoebox, ran to my room, and shoved the box deep into the back of my closet, burying it under a pile of winter clothes. For a whole week, I lived in a state of pure terror. I could barely eat. My stomach was in knots. I jumped every time I heard my dad's footsteps coming down the hall. The empty spot on his desk seemed to scream at me every time I walked past his office. I felt like I had a giant glowing sign on my forehead that said guilty. Finally, on Saturday morning, my dad called me into his office. This was it. He was sitting at his desk, just staring at that empty spot. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. He didn't yell though. He just looked at me with this calm, quiet expression that was way, way scarier than shouting. He said, "I know you broke the ship, and I know you tried to hide it." He told me the real problem wasn't the broken bottle. It was that I lied to him by hiding it. He said my punishment was that I had to replace it. He then reached under his desk and pulled out a box. It was a model ship kit. It looked absolutely impossible. The box was filled with hundreds of tiny wooden pieces, little spools of thread, and instructions that looked like they were written in a different language. He told me I had to build him a new one. I had to do it using only the tools in the kit and the paper instructions. No internet, no help from friends, nothing. For the next 2 months, that ship was my prison. Every single day after school, while my friends were outside riding bikes and playing video games, I was at the kitchen table with a tiny pair of tweezers and a bottle of wood glue. It was the most frustrating thing I've ever done. The little wooden planks were so small they'd break if I held them too tight. The thread for the ropes would get tangled into knots that seemed to defy physics. I glued my fingers together more times than I can count. There were nights I just sat there and cried out of pure frustration. Slowly, painfully, it started to look like a ship. Finally, after what felt like a lifetime, I was done. It wasn't perfect. The sails were a little crooked, and the rigging was messy, but it was a ship, and it was in a bottle. I was so proud of it. I carefully carried it into my dad's office and placed it on the empty spot on his desk. He looked at my clumsy creation, then he looked at me, and he had this small smile on his face. He reached over, opened his top desk drawer, and pulled out a perfect, beautiful ship in a bottle. It was his grandfather's, untouched, not a single scratch on it. He set it down right next to the one I had just made. He said, "The one you broke was a $5 kit I bought at a craft store last year. I put it there to see how long it would take for one of you boys to knock it over." He explained the punishment was never about breaking a cheap toy. It was about me lying, and making me build the new one was so I would understand the time and effort that goes into creating something, and why honesty was more valuable than any object in the world. I just stood there, staring at the two ships, the perfect original, and my lopsided, glue-stained copy. I honestly didn't know whether to hug him or punch him. What's the worst punishment your parents...
We're Randolph Macon.
Add video progress.
Today's a good day to
Location.
show
First,
Playing
show your age.
Your profile image. Selected.
Then
Shorts.
show how many
your
bedrooms
profile
are in your house.
Your Y622 window YouTube.
Now show how many bathrooms are in your house.
Y622.
That's how many
Subscribe to
followers
an Aaron
you need.
K9H. Y620.
What's the biggest promise your parents broke? My dad's promise was simple,
Your
but it was
profile
everything
image
to me.
image.
After my mom
Pause
passed
button.
away, he held
Setting.
my hands,
Hide.
looked me straight
Turn
in the eye, and
turn
said,
the cam-
"It's you and me
finish
against the world, kid.
Live
I will
4
always
minutes.
believe
Finish.
you, no matter what."
Turn
For
the
5
camera.
years, he kept
Video
that promise.
progress.
It was
Window
our golden
YouTube.
rule. Then he met Sarah. She was perfect, like a character from a TV show. She laughed at all his jokes, baked his favorite cookies, and never had a hair out of place. But she had this
Why?
way of smiling at me that
Okay.
never quite reached her eyes. Little things started to change. She reorganized our kitchen pantry by color. She replaced my mom's old comfy couch with a stiff white one nobody was allowed to sit on. I tried to tell my dad it felt like I was being erased from my own home, but he'd just say, "She's just trying to make this place her own too. Give her a chance." The tension started a month after she moved in. A $50 bill went missing from her purse. She brought it up at dinner, looking sadly at my dad. "I don't want to point fingers," she said, glancing at me, "but it was right here on the counter this morning." My dad asked me if I'd seen it. I told him no, of course not. I'd never stolen anything in my life. I looked at him, waiting for him to remember his promise, to say, "I know you didn't, son. We'll figure this out." Instead, his face changed. The look in his eyes, the one that always said, "I'm in your corner," was gone. It was replaced with
Battery
disappointment.
22%.
Sarah had told him
Window
I'd been
system.
asking for a new video
Video
game.
progress.
The $50
Window
was
YouTube.
exactly how much it cost. He didn't yell. He just said, "Just tell the truth." My world cracked right down the middle. He didn't believe me. The golden rule was broken. A few weeks later, it got worse. A locket my grandmother had given Sarah, a new family heirloom, vanished from her jewelry box. This time, my dad didn't even ask. He just grounded me for a month and took away my computer. Sarah would walk past my room with this look of fake sympathy, saying things like, "We still love you, you know? We just want you to be honest." I felt like I was going crazy. I knew I hadn't done it, but the one person on earth who was supposed to believe me didn't. That's when I decided to fight back. I used the money I'd saved from mowing lawns and bought a tiny camera online, the size of a sugar cube. I hid it on my bookshelf, pointing directly at the area where Sarah kept her purse and jewelry box on our dresser. I just needed to prove that I wasn't the one doing this. I just wanted my dad back. I left the camera running for a week. I was about to give up, thinking maybe I was losing my mind. Then I checked the footage from Friday afternoon. The video showed Sarah walking into the room, looking around to make sure she was alone. She opened her jewelry box, took out her own wallet, and then carefully placed the missing locket back inside. My heart leaped. I had proof, but I kept watching. She then picked up the phone. Her voice was low. "The plan is working perfectly," she said to the person on the other end. "He thinks his son is a little thief. He's so distracted he hasn't even noticed I've swapped out all his mother's real jewelry yet." My blood ran cold. She wasn't just framing me. She was a con artist. The camera recorded her pulling out my mom's diamond earrings from the jewelry box and replacing them with a cheap, sparkling fake she took from her pocket. She held them up to the light, smiling. Another 2 months, and I'll have replaced everything of value. He'll never know. That night, I didn't say a word. I just walked up to my dad while he was watching TV and handed him my phone with the video queued up. I watched his face go from confused to shocked to completely broken. He didn't yell. He just went quiet and replayed the part about my mom's jewelry over and over. He stood up, walked into the bedroom where Sarah was reading a magazine, and closed the door. I heard quiet, tense talking. Then I heard Sarah start to cry. 20 minutes later, she walked out with a suitcase, not even looking at me. My dad called the police right after she left. He found me in my room and just stood in the doorway for a long time. Finally, he sat on my bed and said, "The biggest promise I ever broke was not believing my own son. That's a stain I don't know how to wash out,
What
but..."
the?
This little
Playing
thing
video.
helped me more than
Pause
my
video.
last therapy.
Dads, what's the
Playing
funniest
video.
thing your kid's been
What is
completely
Pause
wrong
video
about?
button.
The second my son got his first
Not
credit card, he
selected.
went crazy. New clothes, new shoes, and the craziest of it all, a 100-inch
I think I
TV
watched
for his
this
room.
before.
I checked his statement and nearly had a heart attack. "Why are you maxing out your card?" He just shrugged. I thought that was the point, and I just stared at him. "The point of a credit card?" He nodded, completely serious.
What?
"Yeah, it's free money." "Oh no, son. You have to pay back everything you spend." That's when he gave me the dumbest look ever. "What do you mean, pay back?" Now I was the one panicking. I grabbed his card. "Every dollar you just spent, you owe it." He blinked. "But I don't have that money." I was amazed. He had zero clue about this at all. "You know this affects your credit score, right?" Now he looked genuinely horrified. He just sat there processing his entire existence. Then he had a brilliant idea. "Okay, so if I don't pay, do they just take my TV back?" I almost choked. "No, they don't take your stuff. They take your future." Now he finally realized. You won't be able to get a car, rent an apartment, or take out a loan. He looked like he was about to pass out. The next few weeks were hilarious. Every time the bank sent a letter, he would stare at it like it was a court summons. He even asked me, "Can I go to jail for this?" I just shrugged. Maybe. Then the bill finally came. Of course he couldn't pay it. His credit score plummeted instantly. I had 2 options. Bail him out or let him learn. So to teach a lesson, I let him suffer. And now every time we pass a bank, he just sighs and whispers, "I was too young for this."
Pausing
Dads, what's
video.
the funniest thing you're...
Playing video. Pause video button.
Oh, come on.
Not
No.
selected.
No.
What's the worst
Playing-
thing you opened your phone to? My ex-lawyer had posted a photo of...
Playing.
No. I can't. I can't.
What's the worst thing you
Oh,
opened your phone to?
Capital
My
V.
ex-lawyer had posted a photo
Video
of a knife
progress.
against his wrist with the caption, "If she doesn't talk to me by midnight, this is how it ends." Every single person I knew was texting me at once, all texting me the link. My hands were shaking as I opened Twitter and saw the picture of him. The whole thing started because I finally dumped Sawyer 2 weeks earlier. I caught him making
No,
out with
I
Sarah
don't
from the
like
volley.
bowling.
Playing video. Pause video button.
Oh, you were
Not selected.
Bowling.
My sister
Playing
crashed my
video.
new car, then smirked
Pause
and
video
said, "Mom
button.
and Dad will make you forgive me."
Not
But she
selected.
didn't know I wasn't their real son. I'd been saving for 2 years to buy that midnight blue Mustang. Every overtime shift at the warehouse, every skipped dinner out, every time I walked in instead of taking an Uber, all for this moment. When I finally signed the papers and drove it off the lot, I felt something I hadn't experienced in years. Pure pride. 24 hours. That's how long I got to enjoy it. I came home from work to find Jamie sprawled on our parents' couch, scrolling through TikTok. At 19, she'd never held a job, never paid a bill, never faced a real consequence for anything. Keys, she said without looking up. I'm meeting friends downtown. Absolutely not. I kept my keys in my pocket. Take the bus or call mom. She rolled her eyes. Don't be weird about it. It's just a car. That should have been my warning. Jamie had this way of dismissing things right before she destroyed them, but I was tired from my double shift, so I went upstairs to shower, leaving my keys on the kitchen counter. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah.
I was washing my hair when I heard the engine roar outside. By the time I got downstairs in a towel, she was gone. I called her phone 12 times, straight to voicemail. The call came 2 hours later. Officer Torres from County Police. Voice professional, but sympathetic. Mr. Guyan, there's been an accident involving your vehicle. My stomach dropped. Is the driver okay? She's fine. Vehicle's totaled though. Driver said she's your sister. I drove to the scene in my old Honda, hands shaking. The intersection looked like a war zone. My beautiful Mustang wrapped around a telephone pole. Front end completely destroyed. 30 grand of twisted metal. And there was Jamie, leaning against a police cruiser like she was waiting for a mall ride. Not a scratch on her. When she saw me, she actually smiled. Hey, big brother. Little fender bender. No big deal though. I stared at my destroyed car, feeling something break inside my chest. No big deal. Jamie, this was everything I had. She shrugged with that infuriating casualness she'd perfected. Insurance will cover it. And don't get dramatic. You know mom and dad will make you forgive me. That's how this family works. The confidence in her voice made my blood run cold. She wasn't sorry. She was already planning her escape route, knowing our parents would smooth everything over like always. That's when I remembered the DNA kit results from 3 months ago. My cousin Lisa had suggested I try one to trace our family heritage. When the results came back, I'd stared at the screen for 10 minutes. 0% East Asian heritage, 0% match with my parents, 0% match with Jamie. I'd been too shocked to process it then. But standing there watching my sister casually destroy my life while planning her defense, everything made perfect sense. Why I'd always felt like an outsider. Why my parents favored Jamie even when she screwed up. Why I was expected to be understanding while she got to coast without consequences. I wasn't really their son. You know what, Jamie? I said, pulling out my phone. You're absolutely right. That is how this family usually works. Her smirk widened. Exactly. So let's call mom but here's the thing. I showed her my phone screen with the DNA results. I got some interesting news. Turns out we're not actually family. The smirk died as she read the results. 0 genetic matches across the board. I'm adopted, Jamie, which means all those years of family loyalty, of covering for you, of letting mom and dad guilt me into forgiving your crap. I smiled for the first time since seeing my car. That's done. I speed dialed my insurance company right there. Hi, this is Nathan Nguyen. I need to report my vehicle as stolen and totaled by an unauthorized driver. Wait, Jamie said, panic creeping in. You can't do that. I'm your sister. No, I said, watching her face crumble. You're not. The insurance agent was very interested to hear the driver wasn't on my policy and had taken the car without permission. Grand theft auto, they called it. Jamie started crying. Real tears for once. For the first time in 19 years, there was no safety net, no family protection, no way to make this someone else's problem. I walked back to my Honda, leaving her with the police and the wreckage. In the rearview mirror, I watched Officer Torres approach her with handcuffs. Sometimes the best revenge is finally letting people face the consequences they've been
Home
dodging
button.
their entire
Hey, what's more so?
Sponsored. Selected. Home. Sponsored. Selected. Short. Create. You. Your pro. You. Your pro. Sponsored. Defend. Shorts. Button. Create. Subscription. Impress on piano with. Live 12. Hide chat. Live 12 minutes 26 seconds.
We're going to watch
Settings button.
until it got banned.
Double tap to app. Do you know these new gen words?
What's this?
Do you know these
Plain.
new gen
Navigate
words?
up. Button out of list.
Beef walk?
Double tap to
You know what
activate.
pops in my head? Like that walk you take in front of the class when you're like up. Can I say that? No, going outside to fart. Okay. Shexting? Shexting?
What is
I mean, obviously a
shexting?
combination of something. Maybe like showering and texting. I shext all the time if so. No, texting and simultaneously. Okay, close enough.
Huh?
Sued. Well, pseudo means fake, so I'm guessing it's like a shortened version of like calling something fake. Somebody who thinks they know a lot but know nothing. Okay, so it's literally just pseudo-intellectual shortened. Who still says hundo? Hundo P? It's so cringe. That's like 100%, right? 100%, literally. Snatched. I know this. That's like when you look good.
What?
Like you look like snatched in an outfit. Yep, exactly. And then ASL? Isn't that just American Sign Language? No, age, sex, location. I've literally never heard anybody say that before.
Pausing
Do you know
video.
these new gen
Play.
words?
Resense.
Beef walk?
Resense button.
You know what pops
0
in my
minutes.
head? Like that walk you take in front
Navigate
of the class
up
when
button.
you're like up.
What?
But search button.
We're so Mozart.
Mozart, Queen of the Night, aria piano 4
It's this one.
in progress. Progress bar out of list.
I watch a video.
Sponsored.
And not
W.A.
have stuff
Mozart,
on.
Queen of the Night, aria piano 2. Go to chant. Action. Queen of the more. Queen of the Night. Magic flute. Hashtag opera. Hashtag Mozart. Playing vid. Pause video button out of list. Double tap to activate.
What is this?
Pausing video. Play vi- Playing video. Pause video button.
What is this?
you to tell your
What?
friends, Russell, here's a
What?
knife. Sorry, when I think of stabbing, I start laughing.
What? Huh?
Stab him one or
They tried to catch me, I think.
2 dozen times.
What doesn't?
Cut and I'll be proud of you,
Wait,
my dear.
huh?
Get him in the eyes and you'll be daughter of the year. Yeah, I know it isn't funny,
Why?
sorry, honey, but I can't stop laughing.
A psycho.
And if you say you won't, then you'll
Why is it just own pouch?
Talk. Read. Screen. Hide. Talk back. Text is braille. Cancel. 0 minutes 4. Opera for Dummies. Video progress. 0 minutes 8 seconds of 0. You button. Subscribe. Create. 0. Your profile. Your profile. 0 minutes 7. Recents button. Video progress. Live 15. Pause. Settings button. Double hide. Turn the camera on. But finish. Turn the camera. Video. Playing video.
What?
Pausing video. Play video button. Playing video. Playing video. Pause video button. Not selected.
Oh, this German? What? What? Huh?
Video progress. Playing video. Playing video. Pause video button. Not selected.
What's this? Why? Who made this? Wait a minute, Why? What? I don't know what happened.
What's
Playing
the funniest
video.
thing a kid ever said to you? My son's words
7:15.
almost got my
Live.
husband a visit from the police.
Oh,
It all
Video.
started on a Tuesday.
Turn the microphone
I get a
off,
call from a
but
no caller
finish.
ID number
Live
while I'm at
18
the
minutes,
grocery
10
store,
seconds.
trying to decide if
Live
I really
18
need
minutes.
that family
Live
size
18
bag of
finish.
chips. I answer, and
You.
it's my 5-year-old son,
Create.
Leo's teacher, Ms. Gable. She has
Rem-
this weird tone of voice, like she's trying to be
Not-
calm, but
hashtag-
she's failing
hashtag-
badly. She
subscribe-
says, "Hi,
advan-
I just wanted to
advan-
check in
button.
about something Leo
Next.
said
Pause
during
video.
circle time
Pre-
today.
video.
We were all sharing what our
Your
parents
profile.
do for work. I'm
Video
smiling,
progress.
expecting
When
her to say he
previous
said his
video.
dad is a
Video
superhero or
progress.
something cute. She continues,
Your
and her
profile
voice
image
drops
image.
to a whisper. He told everyone that his daddy makes people go night-night, and then he said his daddy
Navigate
is
up
very
button.
good at making them
Double
quiet.
tap to
I freeze
activate.
in the cereal aisle. My mind is racing. Makes people go night-night? Makes them quiet? It sounds awful. My husband, Mark, is an IT consultant. He works from home. The most dramatic part of his day is when the Wi-Fi drops. I start stammering, trying to laugh it off. Oh, kids say the silliest things. Mark, he just works on computers. But Ms. Gable wasn't laughing. She says, he also mentioned that his daddy has a special black bag, and that when people see it, they get very, very sleepy. My blood turns to ice. A black bag? Mark carries a black laptop bag, but the rest of it, I couldn't explain it. The call ended with Ms. Gable, saying she just had to follow protocol and make a note of it. I knew what that meant. It was a warning. I abandoned my shopping cart and rushed home, my heart pounding the whole way. I got there just as Mark was finishing a work call in his home office. I burst in and said, "Mark, what have you been telling our son about your job?" He looked completely confused. "What are you talking about?" I tell him I help people fix their computer problems. Leo told his teacher you make people go night-night and that you have a special black bag. Mark's face went pale. He had no idea what I was talking about. We knew we couldn't just grill Leo. He'd get scared. So later that afternoon, we decided to watch him play. He was in his room with all his stuffed animals lined up in a row. He was walking down the line holding his dad's old broken keyboard. We crept closer to the door to listen. Leo held the keyboard over a stuffed bear and said in a very serious voice, "Okay, Mr. Bear, your computer is being very slow and not listening." He then tapped the bear on the head with the corner of the keyboard. "There," he said, laying the bear down on its side. "I put you in sleep mode. Now you'll be quiet." He continued down the line, tapping each stuffed animal and putting them in sleep mode. My husband and I just stared at each other. Mark had been complaining for weeks about how slow his computer was. He was constantly talking out loud at his desk, saying things like, "Come on, just go to sleep," or "I'm putting this thing in sleep mode so it'll finally be quiet." Leo had been listening. His daddy's job was just him watching Mark get frustrated and put his laptop into sleep mode. The black bag was his laptop case, which meant it was time for the computer to go night-night. I had to make the most embarrassing phone call of my life back to Ms. Gable. I explained that my husband wasn't a secret agent. He was just an IT guy who was very dramatic about his computer's performance. There was a long pause on the other end of the line, followed by the loudest sigh of relief I have ever heard. Mark is now very, very careful about what he says in front of our son when he's working.
Navigate.
Why?
Playing video. Opera for Dummies. Woozy Face Queen of the Night. Lyrics by at Brandon Moore. Go to Queen of the Night aria. Mozart Magic Flute Sabine Devio Coloratura Soprano. This is Coloratura. 430 more. Go to chant. Want to hear some high notes? The Queen of the Night more. Go to chant. Mozart The Queen of the Night aria with chord sheet music for piano. Double tap to more options. Opera for Dummies. Queen of the Night aria. Hashtag opera. Hashtag classical music.
We do this one.
Playing video. Pause video button out of list.
I did it the same one.
Double tap to activate.
I'm gonna kill your friend so Ross
Huh?
here's a knife. Sorry, when I think of stabbing, I start laughing. Stab him.
No, doesn't nine. Oh,
Get him in the gut and I'll be proud of you, my dear.
why?
Get him in the eyes and you'll be daughter of the year.
You.
Yeah, I know it isn't
You're
funny,
funny,
sorry,
sorry,
honey,
honey,
but I
it's
can't
just
stop
love you,
laughing.
ha, ha, ha.
And
Yes,
if you
yes,
say
yes,
I won't, let it go.
Pausing video. Not select. Playing video. Pause video button.
Okay, why? Scream.
Not me using helium. Why does it taste so bad? I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared.
Playing video. Pause video button.
We are trying this. No, I'm just kidding.
Water, water, water. Rip to my
Vocal
neighbors
cords.
are gonna hate me.
What?
Whoa. I don't know how that came out of me.
Pausing.
I'm an opera
Playing
singer.
video.
Wow.
Pause
you should
video
sing Queen
button.
Of the Night. You know,
Not
other
selected.
songs exist, right? What do you mean? Okay.
Pausing video.
Wow. No
Playing
way.
video.
ChatGPT
Pause video
said
button.
that. Let me see.
No.
Navigate up button.
Wait,
Navigate up.
I just still
But-
have.
Search button. Search button. Figaro Opera.
Oh, yeah,
5.
that one.
Showing Samsung. Lit. Product 1. Button in list. 2 item. Product 1. But. Andre Rieu. Figaro Cavatina. 4 minutes. 50. Go to action menu. Sponsored. Product 1. More option. Shop now. Michael Spires. Rossini Largo Alfactotum. Classic FM Live. 5 minutes. Go to action menu.
Oh, short.
Sponsored. More op. Promote events. Contact. Figaro Art. More. Figaro aria, incredible vocal acrobatics. Hashtag shorts. Playing, pause video, button. Double tap to activate.
What?
Playing video. Pause video button.
Figaro, 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 Figaro,
Oh, that's...
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Pausing video.
What's this?
Playing video. Pause video button. Not selected.
Abro Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, fortunatissimo, 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 per verità. Abro Figaro, bravo, bravissimo. Abro Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, fortunatissimo, 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 per verità. Sono il padrone della città.
Playing video. Video progress. More button. Navigate up. See more search more button. Search more. Selected home. Short. Create. You. You're playing. You button. Window YouTube. You button. Create button. Your profile. Video progress. Window YouTube. Live 25 minutes.
It's so hard
Widget.
to
This is what
Video
happens
progress.
when you play near the
Playing
Paris
video.
Opera.
Pause video button. Not selected.
Look at what this guy will do.
When did watching
Playing
your kids
video.
walk to school become
Pause video
stalking?
button.
My son, Leo, just started walking
Live
the 4
27
blocks to school by
Finish.
himself. He's
Turn-
8. I'm a
turn-
nervous wreck,
height.
of course.
Settings
So,
button.
I did what
Pause
any normal,
button.
tech-savvy,
Your
slightly
pause.
too anxious
Your
parent would
profile.
do. I have this tiny little drone.
Navigate
the
up.
size...
Well,
Do you know Rossini's Figaro? 70,000 views. Sponsored theater opera. Sponsored. Contact. Sponsored. Sponsored. Sponsored theater opera.
Whoa.
Ballet. Do you know Rossini's? Playing video progress.
Figaro, Figaro, Figaro,
Navigate up. Create button. Do you know Rossini's Figaro? 70 more. Figaro aria, incredible vocal acrobatics. Hashtag go to. Do you know Rossini's Figaro? 70 playing. Navigate up. Figaro aria. Go to action. Go to more options. Michael Spires, Largo Alfactotum, Rossini, Barbiere de Civiglia -5 minutes.
what this one?
Video player.
Get
Double
any
tap to
pizza
show
with
control.
any toppings for just $9.99
Order now.
online. Try the Domino's
Video
Spiral
player.
Pizza or
Order
invent
now.
a new one.
Video player.
Across America, predicting the
Video
outcome
player.
of the big
Double
game
tap to
just got a whole
close that
lot
camp.
more interesting.
Video player.
Because with Crypto.com
Video
sports,
player.
you can make your
Video.
predictions about
Skip
the
ad.
result.
0 minutes 0 seconds of 5 minutes 21 seconds. Slider. Swipe up or swipe down to adjust.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Wow.
Largo foto delta, largo. La 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 la. Ah, presto bottega che la mangia, presto. Ah, che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere. Che
Wow.
barbiere di qualità, di qualità. Ah, bravo figaro, bravo, bravissimo, bravo. La 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 la. Ah, fortunatissimo per verità, bravo. La 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 la. Ah, fortunatissimo per verità. Fortunatissimo per verità.
Wow.
La 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 la.
Not selected. Like this video. Button, Michael Spire. Back button, window navigation bar. Home button, back button. Show, subscribe to Lady Isolde button. 7. Video player, double tap to show control. 1 minute 51 seconds of 1 minute, enter, slash, 1, next, fast, play, rewind, previous, hide, more options, captions, button, minimize, U, button, U. Do you know Rossini's Figaro? Sock puppet videos, switch account, button, your profile, sock puppet, your button, search, more, action, my new piano song, shine bright, not, select, play, live, short, edit, and manage, descript, button, 133 videos, 171 button, description, manage, and, edit, select, short, live, play, live, button.
With?
Watching YouTube shorts until I get banned. Go to channel, no views, 40 minutes ago, public, no likes, no comments, play video,
I knew
button.
it. No views.
Watching YouTube shorts until I get banned. Go to channel, no views, 40 minutes ago, more options, button. Sock puppet videos, Europe, more options, button. Navigate, sock pup, close, your profile, 133 videos, finish, button. Live, 31 minutes, 28 seconds, close, selected, you, button. Select, minimized player, button, unlabeled, 3 videos, action, button, unlabeled, 636 videos, liked video,
This one?
shuffle, button, unavailable video, more options, button, battery 18, unavailable videos, menu, navigate up, button, search, more 1 minute, 5 seconds, point of view, the teacher's pet finds, menu, 11 minutes, 10 seconds, SML movie, menu, 41 seconds, opera for dummies, menu, 11, S. 1 minute, 5 seconds, point of view, the menu, 43 seconds, opera for dummies, Bay Manor, Welch Lee.
We do this one.
Pause video, button. Video player, double tap to show controls, out of list. Double tap to activate.
You single because of your fame. I strike in you, princess. I can't. It's too slow. The two's not too fast.
You're right. I'm repulsive,
You
your
grace.
grace.
I sing. You have a face. It's painful to see.
Pause video, button.
Oh, down.
I got a really big tip, won't you look at it? It's quite impossible trying to make it fit. My name is Figaro, don't you forget it. Put names in the title, yo, I am the shit. You need a job, don't bother with other bums. Everyone knows Figaro is the man who runs circles around the town. I get this shit locked down, turn that front upside down. Figaro hits. Oh, the ladies want this. Figaro hits cause he can't miss. I am the barber of Seville. Find me a head just a boy.
Landscape. Exit full screen. Keyboard change to split. Portrait. Keyboard change to standard. Double tap to activate. Pause video, button.
To your mom a tiny favor, sweetie pie. I need you to tell your friends or else well, here's a knife. Sorry, but I think you're stabbing. I start laughing. Stab him one or 2 dozen times. hands. Get in the butt and I'll be part of your idea. Get in the eyes and you'll be mother of the year. Yeah, I know it isn't funny, sorry honey, but I can't stop laughing. And if you say you won't, then you'll be found.
I'm a banana, can you peel back my skin? And it, oh, puta madre. Wait, it's another banana. He's my brother. Don't you feel sorry for me? Please don't you murder me. We are both platanitos. Both of us grow on trees. I'm a banana, can you peel back my skin? And it, oh, puta madre. Wait, it's another banana. He's my brother. Don't you feel sorry for me? Please don't you murder me. We are both platanitos. Both of us grow on trees.
1 second of
video,
playing piano.
Okay. I don't like this
One
video.
day playing the piano. 1 month of playing piano. One year of playing the piano.
Yeah.
5 years of playing the piano.
This is my next goal to play this game.
Video player. Double tap to show controls.
10 years of
Double tap
playing
to activate.
piano.
Huh?
Recording. Pause video button. Double tap to
I
activate.
don't like that. It's a lot.
18 liked videos. 18 seconds. Do you remember the 18 seconds? Home. 18 drag menu. 47 seconds. 1 second. Drag menu. My first drag. I like this. I just menu but 41 seconds. IP you block the teacher. Drag menu. 39 seconds. IP the
Yeah.
18 menu button. 18 seconds. Do you remember this old trend?
No.
18 seconds. Drag menu button. Menu button. 54 seconds. IP you make fun of the teacher's pets. Excuse me. Video player. Double tap to show controls. Out of list.
Excuse me?
Pause
I'm
video
not-
button.
Excuse
What?
me?
Double
No
tap to
friends,
activate.
Okay? You are going to get in so much trouble for saying that. Excuse me?
41 seconds. IP
Actually,
you block the teacher's
I'm not
pet.
going to tell the
Like
teacher about
videos.
excuse me. Instead,
Like
I will
videos.
prove that you are right.
Stop.
Instead, I will get
41
you back
seconds.
a different way. I got it.
Menu.
I'm going to start
Drag
making
to
fun
read.
of excuse
5
me
minutes,
now.
24
Your
seconds. My first
excuse me
drag
is
to
so big.
menu.
I bet a excuse me could land
41
on it.
seconds.
Excuse
Pause
me?
video
What
button.
is wrong with you? I
Video
cannot
player.
believe
Double
you
tap to
blocked
show
me on-
controls.
Excuse
Out
me?
of list.
Who do you think
Double
you
tap to
are?
activate.
Why did you block me? I need to know. Because I sent you too many. Excuse me? I did not send you too many. Excuse me? Okay. I only sent you 100. Excuse me? And that's because you kept leaving me unopened. So this is your fault. Excuse me, miss. They blocked me on. Excuse me? And I am so upset about it. You need to get them to. Excuse me? Now. What's that? You can't do anything about it? Fine. You know what? I will go to the president of excuse me, and maybe the president of excuse me will have something to say about your irrational behavior.
Imagine in that app.
Liked
Blaze
videos.
Kid.
Sock puppet videos.
Just
You're on
commented.
15 out of.
Unk is
Video player.
pushing
Double tap to show
9.
controls.
Are
Double
you
tap to
out
activate.
of your 9 right now? I am not 9. I am not even halfway to 9 years old, okay?
It's in 19.
I am a quarter of the way to 9 years old only, okay?
Wow.
I am 9 years old. That'd make me unk. That'd make me grandpa. That'd make me an old man. Leave my 9. Now, if you're gonna call me 9 old, that is disrespectful. I want you gone now. Leave my 9 now. That is rude and disrespectful. Thank you.
Pause
Excuse
video
me?
button.
What did you just say about excuse me? I am not excuse me with no friends, okay? You're going to get in so much trouble for saying that. Excuse me? Actually, I'm not going to tell the teacher about excuse me, because then I will prove that you are right. Instead, I will get you back a different way. I got it. I'm going to start making fun of excuse me now.
Why?
Your excuse me is so big, I bet a excuse me could land on it. You smell so excuse me that even excuse me won't go near you. You're so excuse me that I bet even excuse me runs away from you. Oh, what's that, miss? You heard what I said? Oh, don't worry. We were just excuse me, right?
What?
We weren't?
Oh no, they're lying, miss. They're lying. I was being serious. You want me to go to the excuse me? No, miss. This is a simple misunderstanding, okay? No, don't yell, miss. I'm sorry. Don't yell. I'll go to the excuse me.
Pause
First is
video
the
button.
worst, second is the best, and third is the one with the treasure chest. No. First is the best, second's on vacation. I'm about to have Drake, Diddy, and EDP pull up to your location.
Huh?
Pause video button. You can now skip this ad.
I will.
Video player, double tap to show. Video player, double tap. Video player, double tap to show. Video player, double tap. Skip ad. Minimize button. Pause video button.
Rotate device
Double
tab.
tap to activate. 54 seconds. IP, you make fun. Drag menu. 14 seconds. Best comeback ever face with tears of joy. Skull at Dylan's kiss. Humor Oagway. Menu. Drag to re. Close button. Liked videos. 54 seconds. IP, you drag menu. 14 seconds. Best come. Drag to reward. Menu. Drag to re. 54 seconds. IP, you make fun of the teacher's pets. Excuse me. At Koidog hashtag teacher's pet. Drag menu. 14 sec. Drag menu. Sock Puppet Videos Urim is live. Sock Puppet Videos Urim, 107 views, streamed 2 weeks ago, 18 of 217. Drag to reorder.
This.
Sock Puppet Video Player. Video Player, double tap to show controls. Landscape. Exit full
Orientation
screen.
is locked. Rotate device back.
Keyboard change to split. Portrait. Keyboard change to standard. Video Player, double tap to show
Chat options. Button. Double tap.
What this get ad?
Sock Puppet Videos your menu. Drag to 14 seconds. Best comeback ever face.
I'm not you.
Pause
First is
video
the worst, second is the best,
39
and
seconds.
third
If
is
the teacher's
one
pet
with
responds
the
to a
treasure
video.
chest. No.
Pause video button.
First is the best,
Not selected.
second's on vacation. I'm about to have Drake, Diddy, and EDP pull up to your location.
5 seconds.
Pause video button.
Orientation is locked.
Video.
Wow.
Rotate device back.
Recents. Recent apps. Collapsed. Collapsed video play. Video player.
Orientation is
Collapsed
locked.
video player.
Rotate device back.
Video. Collapsed video. Unstash. Character.ai.
Chat options. Button.
Advanced. Close all.
Double tap to
YouTube.
activate.
Close. Your YouTube. Next. Video player. Your drag to August 17th. Back button. Video player. Your profile. Pause button. Set. Hide.